Hi, I'm Mike Thompson. It's basically summertime. Time to get outside and do some fun stuff. I'm going to show you just how easy it is to make your own model rocket out of pretty much anything. In my office, I don't have much, so I'm going to use a piece of paper, a paper clip, some cardboard bits, and a bit of tape and glue. I'm using a half A motor and rolling my paper around it to form the body tube. Rolling diagonally makes it easier to roll, and then you only need to tape the corner of the sheet. I'm bending a paper clip to use as an engine hook. This will hold the motor in place if I want, and allow it to easily come out. Square off the end. I'm going to wrap a strip of tape around the motor to ensure a snug fit. Let the motor hang out about 1/4 inch so you can easily grab the tip to remove it. Then push the engine hook into the tube and use a piece of tape near the top to secure it. I'm cutting 1 1/4 inch squares out of this thin cardboard for my fins. I'm using the Talar method of design, or that looks about right. No fancy math needed here, but you can if you want. Take a strip of paper and wrap it around the tube, then mark and cut it where it meets. Fold this strip into thirds and wrap it back around the tube near the tail end. Mark the seam and both creases. I actually just came up with this method, and it'll ensure that your 3 fins are evenly spaced, because 3 fins is the minimum needed for stability. Put your body tube in a concave shape, like a door frame or against something straight and rigid like this glass I have. Align your pencil with the 3 marks and let it ride along the glass to ensure that you get a line parallel to the axis of your rocket. You will use this line to align your fins and launch lugs. The glass allows my fins to dry straight, but it will only work for the first 2. You'll have to eyeball the 3rd one against your 3rd line. It's not that hard. Look down the rocket and check that they're all straight. Get something with the hole in the middle and set it down while it dries, because the engine hook prevents it from standing. I couldn't find much around the office for a nose cone, so I decided to use a Tootsie Roll and form it into a nose cone. I wasn't kidding about making a rocket from anything. I couldn't find a 3/16 inch straw, so I'm making my own launch lugs. I'm wrapping a piece of tape around a dowel, or your actual launch rod, twice. You'll want the lug to be several thousandths larger than the rod. Then take a paper strip, tape the end, and spiral wrap it over the rod without overlapping. Rub a glue stick over the wrapped paper, and wrap a second strip in the other direction. Tape its ends, glue and wrap a 3rd strip in the opposite direction again. 3 layers is sufficient for a rocket this size. Let it dry, then cut it loose and to size. The larger lug goes in the body fin joint. The second lug goes near the nose along the line that we drew earlier. Sight down the lugs to ensure that they're in line. Find the CG by hanging it from a string, and now it's time to do a quick twirl test to make sure that it's stable. Check it with the loaded motor and with the spent motor. I'm going to let the motor eject itself and let the Tootsie Roll stay put. So I'm going to check it also with no motor. It's going to just be a tumble recovery for simplicity, so in its recovery condition, you need to check that it's unstable, because you really don't want a lawn dart. With everything checked out, it's time to launch. Well, you can see it's really simple. And I wasn't kidding when I said you could make a rocket out of anything. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm Mike Thompson, and thanks for watching. I really appreciate it.